Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone. Just wait a couple minutes, make sure people can get in. All right, we're going to get this rolling right at 9:20. Get some people a chance to get on. Why can't anybody see it? All right, we're going to get the show on the road. Welcome to March Madness. Brackets have been unveiled, and we are going to now reveal our squares grid. If you were with us during Super Bowl, it's quite simple. I have the grid, as you can see on the screen right here. These are all of our participants. What's going to happen is when you come to the screen throughout the tournament, it will automatically update the winners of each square. I don't have to input anything, and it will automatically light up in here if you've won a square. You come down here and see the game you've won. It's organized by round 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up. We will continue to monitor all of the prizes, and I'll compare and confirm, and then I will typically like to ship by the end of day per that round. So if you hit something early in the afternoon, you will get it within 24 hours. That is my promise to you. Okay, that having been said, here we go. We're going to go to Commissioner Console. We are going to go to Grid Settings. It is 100 grids. It is not going to be randomly assigned. We're going to custom assigned. I found a cool little whatnot here to randomize the numbers. Just going to take a second to get there. We are going to get a sequence generator. Put this on the screen here so you can now see. Where are we? All right. And the sequence generator, I'm not sure. I think I have to do it from here. Nope, you can't see it. Well, you're just going to have to trust me on these numbers here. If you guys can't see this, I don't know why. Try one more time. Random.com, where are you? There you are. Okay, so here it is. It's random.org. The smallest value is going to be 0. The largest value is going to be 9. We're going to format it in one column. All I'm going to do is hit get sequence, and we're going to get all the numbers populated. Here we go. And there's our numbers. Okay, there's a timestamp 123:38. I'm going to highlight these numbers. This is going to be our x-axis. I'm going to copy this. We're going to go to our run your pool. That's the brackets for covers. We're going to get to the screen. I swear to God, we promise. Here we go. Okay, and this is going in our x-axis, those numbers that we just copied. All right, so now we're going to head back to the screen for random.org. And then all I'm going to do is hit again. The timestamp's going to be different. This will be for our y-axis. All right, and there's our y-axis right here, all randomized. Copy. Back to run your pool here, y-axis, bang. There we have it. We can now lock the grid, confirm, save the grid. It's making me put commas in front of them all. That's different. Sorry about this, everybody. This should just take another second. And there we go. And here's our grid. Okay, the better seeded team is going to be on top here, and the worst seeded team is on the bottom. In the event a 1-1 or a 2-2 play each other later on down the road, the overall best team will be the better seeded team. So Duke is the overall #1 seed. If they play Auburn, Duke will be upstairs and Auburn will be down here, for example. All right, so the better seeded team will be up here. That is it for the squares portion of this. Now we are going to head into the covers pool. Before I do that, so when we get into the cover screen, there are two ways we're going to do this. Okay, I have this trusty basket here, and inside these baskets, there's a white slip. Sorry if you can't see that. I don't know why the screen's so dark. This white slip says number 1. Okay, and anyone with an orange slip says number 2. Okay, if you have a number 2, that means you have taken 2 entries in the cover pool, and you're guaranteed 1 team on each side of the bracket. So every single person that's entered in the tournament has a white slip. Okay, so there are, I believe, 43 people that have 43 different entries into this covers pool, and everyone has a white piece of paper. All of the white pieces of paper are in this basket right now, okay, with their names on it. When I draw the name, we're going to go right down the list on the bracket. When I draw the names, all the white slips will be done first on the left side of the bracket. Any remaining white slips, and then all of the orange slips will get thrown into the basket for the right side of the bracket, so that each person that has 2 is on each opposite ends of the bracket, so you don't play each other and knock yourself out. Okay, so that is how we're going to do it. That's how the draws are going to go. So again, here we go. 1 and 2. Okay, we're going to share to the right screen. Here is our bracket. Okay, so I have my notebook here. I have my pen. I'm going to literally write down on the cards when people draw their names what team they have. We are going to start with Auburn, and we are going to go all the way down. So it's going to be Auburn all the way down to Bryant, and then Florida all the way down to Omaha. That will be one side. And then we'll add the orange tickets for the right side, and any remaining white ticket will be on the right side. Okay, it's going right down the list. Okay, the only thing that is random here is the names. So here we go. I'm shaking them around. I can't see any names. Okay, our first contest. Now, hopefully you guys can see this. All right, so I'm going to move my screen just a touch here. First name on the board for Auburn, Danny Leclerc, number 1, Danny L. You're getting Auburn. Get some more light here. All right, for Alabama Southern and Stone Cold Stephen F. Austin. I think that's the team name. I don't know what it is. They probably got no chance. So here we go. This 16 seed is going to Tom. Tommy S. You get Lasso SFPA. Probably going to get a nice little number here. You got to cover the spread to advance. There are no halves. The website will have, there are no pushes. The website will always have a half a point onto the favorite. So, got to win outright and cover. This is for Louisville. Louisville on the clock here. Sin City Psychos getting Louisville. I will note, I believe an 8 seed won last year. I'm not totally sure, but I know they got deep. All right, for Creighton, it's going to be Team Cuzzy. Team Cuzzy. All right, Michigan Wolverines, the most inconsistent team in the planet. Who do we got here? Jactus with the Michigan. And a 12 seed UC San Diego. Going to Mantooth. That's really funny. San Diego, Mantooth. Same movie reference. All right. 4 seed, Texas A&M. Poker face, Texas A&M. All right, for Yale, this better be somebody smart. Jeff H. Getting Yale. All right, we're going to the 6-11 matchup. Ole Miss. Baby D. Ole Miss. And for the San Diego State UNC, how did UNC make this tournament? Oh, wow. Here we go. Crown number one gets the winner of UNC and SDSU. Question for future references for next year. Do I incorporate the field to 68 and have 4 unlucky souls, or technically 8 unlucky souls, play their way into the tournament to have a smaller, slightly bigger prize pool? Not sure. I'll take some feedback on that. All right, 3-14 matchup, Iowa State versus Lipscomb. Iowa State's going to Rambo. Rambo's getting Iowa State. We'll shake a roll here. Here we go. Lipscomb going to Chad C. Chad C with Lipscomb. All right, Marquette and New Mexico, 7-10 matchup. Marquette, here we go. Marquette's going to Chicky. Chicky's getting Marquette. How do you spell Marquette? The Q. All right, and the 10 seed is going to be New Mexico. Don't be me. Zach is getting New Mexico. I can't have any Mountain West teams other than UNLV. It's just a rule I have because I went to UNLV. All right, 2-15 game. Michigan State, Bryant. Michigan State's going to Matthew Rain. Matthew Rain with the Mich State. Tommy Izzo's. And for the Kobe Bryants, that's going to go to Gina. Gina M. Getting Bryant University. That should be a nice point spread for you, Gina. All right. We're now on to the West Region. West Region. It's going to be Florida. Florida. Going to Chuckle. Florida. They look pretty strong right now. And 16 seed Norfolk State is going to be Mickey. Mickey's getting Norfolk State. It would have been more funny if Mickey got Florida. Just saying. All right. Okay. UConn with the most psychotic head coach in all of sports. UConn is going to Gary H. Gary H is getting UConn. Oops, excuse me, on the screen. What did I do? Oh. All right, UConn. Let's make it a little bigger for the folks at home. All right. UConn going to Gary H. Oops, sorry, guys. Excuse me. Okay. Oklahoma is going to Akbar. In case anyone wants to find out what I'm up to these days with this site. So I've been talking with the CEO and a lot of other high ups in this website from Splash, trying to find out their plan of attack here. And it's not looking good for Run Your Pool, guys, but it is looking good for me getting my own website doing this. So we're going to really try to do that, keep this nice little thing going that we have here. All right. So 5 seed from Memphis. Memphis is going to Bobby Trepp. Bobby Trepp's getting Memphis. And we are in talks with a company that's going to try to build this for us, build something similar for us that's even easier than Run Your Pool, because Splash is just not going to be as friendly as this, and it's going to be difficult going forward. All right, Colorado State is going to Brendan D. Colorado State. Maryland Grand Canyon University. If you've ever been to Grand Canyon University, it is like the smallest, tiniest college in the world. It is like 4 buildings. All right. From Maryland is going to Grumpy. Grumpy, you get Maryland. You're going to be okay with that, or are you going to be grumpy? Grand Canyon University, 13th seed. Going to Sunny H. All right, now we get the 6-11 game. This is a tricky little game here. We got Mizzou and Drake. Missouri is going to Cole. Cole, you're getting Mizzou. All right. Drake is going to Billy Barr. Billy Barr, you're getting Drake. That could be a dark horse team. All right. 3 seed Texas Tech versus UNCW. Texas Tech is going to be Vic. Vic, you got Texas Tech. And then UNCW, I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell that is. It's got to be Carolina, I think. It's going to the Castrated Rhinos. Castrated Rhinos. UNCW. All right, 2 games left on this side of the bracket, and then we're going to add the orange tickets. We got Kansas, 7 seed. That's really low for them. Lula, you're getting Kansas. Arkansas, here we go. 10 seed is going to J. Rye. Okay, the most heavily popular team in the country right now, St. John's. 2 seed going to Jeezy. Jeezy's getting St. John's. St. Jeezy for Jeezy. Right. And then Omaha. Everyone's paid in poker game, but not in basketball, is going to Hank the Third. H3P. Omaha. Okay. So now I'm going to add the remaining white tickets in here. Are going to get thrown in with some orange tickets. That will make sure everyone's got their second bid on the right side of the bracket. Give it a good shake. I can't see through the basket, so I have no idea if I'm pulling a yellow or an orange coming back. Okay, going to the East for Duke. Everybody wants a Duke. Red ticket, orange ticket, Rambo getting Duke. And for AMEM, Mount St. Mary's University, it's kind of close to home here. AME, we're going to have a white ticket. Jesse with a white ticket. Mississippi State is the 8 seed. Going to old school. Old school. Going to get Mississippi State. Baylor in the 9 seat. Going to Castrated Rhinos, number 2. All right, Oregon in the 5 seat. Going to Danielle in the 5 seed. And Liberty. Coach Ave. All right, we're on the 4-13 game, Arizona. Arizona's going to Jeff H., number 2, Arizona. In Akron. Sunny H is getting Akron. Okay. BYU and VCU. BYU is going to Mr. Madness. And VCU is going to DMJL, who is now Derek. VCU. All right, Wisconsin is going to Baby D2. Montana. Montana is going to Joe Dunk. All right, St. Mary's, Dane, number 2. And Vanderbilt is going to Dillon. Alabama. Come on, pick one here. Gary H. getting Alabama. And come on, pick it up, dude. Jack, this is getting Rob Morris. Okay, going to the Midwest. Sin City Psychos is getting Houston. Sin City Psycho get Houston. And what is this team? SD Edwardsville. Marky V, you can have a nice point spread there, buddy. I don't even know where. I've never heard of that team in my life. Edwardsville, SIU. What is that? All right, Gonzaga going to Nick P. Going Gonzaga. And then it's going to be getting Leo, Georgia. Clemson. It's going to be Bobby Trepp, number 2. And followed by McNeese State. Give me Zach. All right, we got Purdue. Purdue going to Brendan D. Against Purdue. And then we got High Point. High Point. Mr. Madness. And then we got Illinois going to Grumpy. Grumpy 2. And then we got Texas and Xavier. Crown number 2. That's a bad beat for Texas, I think. But either way, here you go. Kentucky. Jesse Cam 2. And then we got Troy, J. Rye. UCLA, Utah State. Dane, UCLA. And Utah State going to Tom. Tennessee going to Alex. And last but not least, Wofford going to the one stuck on the bottom. Lula. Again, Wofford. All right. Covers pool teams have been decided. The website will keep the spreads for the game. You can look on these bracket pages that I'm on right here. They're going to have them in a small number, like next to the favorite. It'll be like something like right where my cursor is, if you can see it. It'll be something like right in here. Okay. You can toggle between names once I put the names in. Okay. See how it says unassigned? The names will be in there. And if there's any problems when I put them in, I will send out a correction guide or anything like that. But for the most part, it should be no problem. I will give everyone information on these pools. You do not have to do a damn thing for these 2 pools that we went over tonight. You just sit back, relax, watch the games. Your brackets, if you're in the bracket pool is still available for registration. That is due the first game of tip-off on Thursday. And the Survivor pool is also available on Splash. We're up to 48 entries on that. I do anticipate a big rush at the end of the week. You can get in as many times as you'd like on that Survivor pool. And you have up until the last game of tip-off on Thursday night to enter. So any questions, feel free to contact me. But good luck in March Madness. And thank you all for playing. Have a good day.